Hello everybody, welcome to Deluxe Collectibles, and today I'm going to be breaking down the brand new LEGO Ninjago Crystalized teaser trailer that just released. I posted a reaction video on the channel if you want to check that out to hear all of my initial thoughts on this teaser, because there is a ton that is packed into this, so it is super exciting. But I wanted to do a breakdown video here so that we can go in depth. I can talk about my theories for the season as well, but I wanted to start off by reading the description on the page here for the trailer, and it says the ninja are back for another season with brand new adventures in Ninjago Crystalized. This time they have been locked up in Kryptarian prison, where they are surrounded by some of their old enemies. And we also had a poster revealed as well. I never did a video exclusively on that because I've been moving kind of away from doing news videos, but nonetheless that was released as well. But let's get into this breakdown here. It's an absolutely crazy trailer. It's so good. So let's go through here. So basically we can see we open up here with Kai, who seems to be in like a stealth suit of sorts, because it's all just kind of like the same sort of color scheme going on here. He seems to be maybe trying to break out of Kryptarian at this point. That's what I would be assuming, since we have all of these police guards here. That's kind of the premise of this season, is that they've been locked up here, and I'm assuming that's as a result of the damage caused to Ninjago City from, of course, Seabound when the city was flooded. Then we have a judge here who is basically just prosecuting them here and putting them away, and then we can see them being taken away. It's so just classic Ninjago vibes here to see them back in prison here, because of course we've had that done in previous seasons, and this is just crazy. So we can see some prisoners right there. Let's jump around here. Then we can see all of the ninja here, of course, excluding Nia as well from her conclusion at the end of Seabound, of course, which I'm sure is going to come back in this season, of course. But we can see them all here in their outfits there, in their prison uniforms, I suppose I should say. And then let's keep going forward here. We can see Ultraviolet right here doing some sit-ups, working out. So she's locked up here as well. And then one of the most exciting things here, of course, teased in that poster that we received, but we see Pythor here locked up in Kryptarian. Absolutely crazy here. So cool to see that. We can even see one of the skeletons here as well with its legacy design, which is really cool. We can see part of Kilo back here as well. We can see Ultraviolet again as well, and a snake also. So quite a few characters packed into here. And then we can see the ninja kind of getting in a bit of a fight with them, it seems, in the courtyard here, a bit of a food fight. We get a better view at all of them right here as well, which is crazy. So man, so much here. Okay, and then this character right here. Now, I don't know who this is. I'm assuming they could potentially be one of the big bads from this season. Of course, we seem to be having a lot of returning villains in this one, but I'm imagining that we're going to kind of have sort of the conclusion to the Vengestone arc in this season. So that's what I'm assuming this character is related to in some sort of way. I love their mask there. That looks absolutely fantastic. Then we got Lloyd right here looking a little bit concerned, so that makes me a little bit worried. We have Ronan right here as well, kind of going up against Lloyd here, of course, locked away after the conclusion of the island arc, so that makes sense why he is in here. But I feel like Ronan works with the ninja sometimes, so I feel like that conflict isn't going to last too long, at least from my perspective. But then super exciting thing here, of course, we saw this also in the poster, but the golden weapons here are returning in this season. Absolutely crazy. They look fantastic, better than ever, I would say. So super exciting here. I don't know what role they're going to sort of play. I can of course speculate, but it's insane. I'm absolutely blown away here, but let's keep going because there's a lot in this. We can see Asphira here, who seems to be trying to take the golden weapons here, and it seems like they've just been locked away here in the ninja's base. So I'm not sure. It seems like, of course, Wu is defending them against Asphira right here. So I don't know if they've always been here, if they've just been returned, and maybe of course, Wu's trying to keep them safe here. So I don't know what's going on there, but very interesting. Then we can see a giant mech right here, which just looks insane. This is a crazy design here. The color scheme is really out there. It's definitely eye-catching and not much of a stealth mech or anything, so I'm assuming it's not part of like the Kryptarian breakout like stealth mission or whatever that's gonna be, but this looks insane. Of course, it seems to have sort of like an X here, so I don't know what that could lead towards. It's definitely like sort of the symbolism there in the center of the mech. I like the color scheme as well. Just as I've said, very unique sort of design. So I do like that quite a bit. Definitely a cool mech overall. But then even more exciting here, we have Skylar back in this season. I loved it when she had involvement in the Hunted season, so I'm so excited that she's back here. She seems to be using maybe Zane's ice powers here, so maybe she's copied his powers for this moment here, so I'm not sure who she's going up against, but I'm assuming it kind of looks like she's in the ninja's hideout, so maybe she's trying to help Wu defend against Asphira, so that's potentially what I'm guessing. Then we can see the police force right here, who maybe this is at the beginning where they're tracking down the ninja. Maybe after Seabound, the ninja might have gone into hiding, and maybe this guy's trying to hunt them down. Not sure who he is, but he seems to be sort of the head officer here, at least on this police force. So they seem to be going after the ninja here. And then we can see a car sort of driving away, which I'm assuming is where the ninja are fleeing right there, because we have a helicopter following them. And yeah, we can see Dareth there. It looks like Cole, Lloyd, and maybe Zane in the back there. I'm assuming that they all probably fit in there. I would imagine it's hard to make out if there's any others in there, but we can at least see those three and Dareth, of course. Then we can even see Twitchy Tim here too, which is so cool that he's having a return here. We can see Lloyd, Cole there trying to hide behind. It seems like Twitchy Tim's covering for them, so that's where I'm assuming they're headed in that vehicle there to try to go hide out with him to maybe formulate a plan, which we can see Kai is here as well, so it seems like they all get to go together. Zane's there as well. That actually kind of looks like a new torso on Zane, at least. I'm not sure if these are new outfits for the ninja there. It's kind of hard to tell if it's just their general like season 11 attire or not. Then we can see it looks like they're almost in a sort of like Prime Empire here. Cole's driving this vehicle here, which seems to be changing maybe into more of his color scheme. It looks like it might have been blue previously, at least from what I can tell there. Or actually, no, it looks like it's turning like a sleek, like, I don't know, dark blue, kind of gray. It's very hard to tell in the lighting that's set up here, but definitely really cool. Then we can see here, if we go forward a bit, we can see the ninja sort of jumping around here. They're both, it looks like Lloyd and Kai right there, and then Zane as well in the back, and they're trying to go up against Asphira here. So seems like they go on some sort of stealth mission against Asphira, which is pretty crazy. So definitely an intimidating hallway here. It almost like, I don't want to say what I think that is, but there's some splatter there on the wall. So kind of seems pretty dark here. And then I love how Zane just sort of like wipes out there, it looks like. And then we can see just a ton going on here. I don't know what's happening. We can see some Seabound stuff here. The Trident. I don't know who this ninja is. They're in like a yellow costume. We see an orange hood here, a pink hood. Looks like a little bit of pink behind whoever this is. Looks like Kai. Kind of looks like, I would guess, Jay, Lloyd, Kai, maybe that's Cole. That's actually probably Cole. And then someone in like a teal costume. So I don't know who these characters are, but pretty crazy that we're getting all these colors here. Definitely very fun. Yeah, I can't really tell. That might be Jay. It kind of looks like it could be, but I don't know. And that might be Skylar, maybe. Just going by like color scheme wise, orange seems to kind of be her color. So I'm not too sure. That weapon there that they're going for as well kind of looks like, I don't know whose weapon that is specifically, honestly. I couldn't really say. Then we see Kai here using his firepower there, of course, to seem to blast his way out of Cryptarium, making a very long jump there across a bridge right there. We see Misdemeanor here, which is so cool. So glad that she's returning here, considering she just had a very small moment at the beginning of the Seabound season. So very exciting to see her right here. Seems to be going up against this pink ninja right there, which is quite cool. Very cool. They seem to be wielding some sort of weapon. I'm not really too sure what that is. Looks like a hammer or something. I'm not sure if it has any significance, but they're at some sort of shipping yard as well. Maybe transporting more Venge Stones, since that seems to be what she was like doing as the or at least a part of at the beginning of Seabound. Then we can see here more of what seems to be this maybe race going on that had to do with coal. That might potentially be what it is, but those are some very intimidating trucks, though. They're definitely pretty large scale, I would say. We can see Lloyd right here falling through. I'm assuming more stuff from Cryptarium. Not sure who this character is, but I'm interested to find out. She seems cool. Maybe she's the pink ninja. I'm not sure. Potentially could be, just judging by the pink hair there. We can see them driving away in the van here. She seems to have taken control of the van, so I'm not sure if she maybe pushed Dareth in the back. Maybe he wasn't driving fast enough, but definitely very interesting. We can see them in a truck here kind of getting blasted away by some water or something, so very intriguing there. We can see Jay and Cole, definitely new outfits here. I can tell from like just the way they look. Of course, I know what the previous ones look like. Very cool. I really like this. Jay's looks really nice. I like sort of like, it almost has a traditional sort of like robe style to it, where it's a very like sort of clean look to it. Not really almost like an action ready look, but more of like a ceremonial look. So that's kind of cool. Eating some noodles there, it seems, which is quite cool. And then we see the mechanic right here, which is super cool. So glad to see that he's returning here. Very, very cool. Then we can see here, that looks like Kai. They're jumping out of a train, of the path of a train. Kind of reminds me of when Jay got tied to the tracks of train tracks, and then almost got hit when he was captured by the snakes. Pretty cool there. Kind of some classic vibes there. I love how Jay just is crouching down, hoping that train does not run him over. So pretty crazy there. Let's skip ahead here. Now we can see, I'm not sure what Jay's surprised by there. Maybe the train, that it almost just hit him. We can see Vangelis here. Super cool. Not sure where he's getting his power back from, because of course the green skull was destroyed. Now, granted, the power is now like purple, so that could potentially be something to do with the crystallized part of it. Of course, with the poster being all that purple, I'm assuming he's getting his energy from whatever these crystals are. So quite cool there. Maybe Vengestone, I don't know. Fuji Dove here, very cool. Kind of maybe it doesn't look like he's working with the police necessarily. I'm not sure what he's doing with them, but very cool to see his return nonetheless. Then we move forward here, and then we have see, I can't tell who this ninja is. Okay, I'm gonna look like I don't know, like I have no idea what I'm talking about, but let me know if you know who this is. I'm not sure if it's just a whole new character. It's very hard to tell by all of their faces there, because of course they're only showing the eyes, but very interesting nonetheless. They seem to be in some abandoned place here. You can see Zane here with his new robe as well, which looks really great. So fantastic to see him. You can see Kai as well, a little bit of a glimpse there. Super awesome. We can see a brown ninja here, maybe Dareth suiting up again to help out. That could potentially be it. They seem to be storing some of these weapons as well, these key weapons potentially. Going up against someone here with some stripes on their eyes. Not sure who that could be, but they have a really cool looking spear, honestly. It looks like something straight out of like, I don't know, the Marvel universe or something pretty crazy there. Whoever this is, they're getting thrown out of a vehicle here, so I feel bad for them. We can see Cole going up against some of the thugs that I believe we saw at the end of, at least they look similar to the ones that we saw kind of at the end of the island. So I'm sure they're just like generic thugs. We can see Jay and Kai seemingly going up against each other here, which is really interesting, because way back when I was doing theories consistently for Ninjago, I kind of talked about maybe there would be a bit of a conflict between these two, and it seems like that might be playing out here. They're definitely going ham on each other here, so I'm not sure what's going on there, but I'm assuming that's sort of an initial conflict, because it looks like they have their classic season 11 suits on here, so I'm assuming that's kind of at the beginning of the season. Maybe this is something that divides them in a sort of way, so definitely interesting. I can't tell if that's anyone of significance, but I can't help to think that water's coming out of here. Nia. Maybe she's making some sort of grand return here. Of course, I already completely forgot because I only watched this trailer once. It is Nia here, as we can see her in her dragon form. So super exciting there. I'm not even sure if I reacted to that during the reaction, because I was just so hyped up on everything that was happening. Very, very cool. Seems to be turning crystallized here. We can see the super cool logo. And that concludes the trailer right there. Absolutely insane. I'm sorry if I talked about this for too long, but I wanted to try to break down all the details from this trailer. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And if you want to stay tuned to the channel, when these episodes start coming out, I'm going to be doing reactions and reviews for every single one of them. So stay tuned for that. Right now on the channel, we're reacting to Monkey Kid Season 3, which I'm super excited about. And this now as well it's such a great time to be a Lego fan in general, and this is just so exciting. So I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'm going to wrap it up quickly here. If you did, be sure to leave a like, also subscribe as well, and just thanks so much for watching. Let me know your theories down below and if I missed anything in this breakdown. But for now, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and always remember, keep on collecting.